Palestinians will not and cannot achieve statehood through a declaration at the United Nations. It is a distraction, and in fact it's counterproductive. That remains our position. We continue to be focused with great intensity on the need to get Israelis and Palestinians together again in direct negotiations, because that is the path towards a two-state solution and Palestinian statehood.
Scrapped as well, or is it possible that they could be part of this package?
Because not only will they not achieve statehood through a declaration by the United Nations, the effort itself will be counterproductive to the goal, which is to return to direct negotiations between the two parties.
I think, to be honest, it's about domestic politics. Not standing with Israel internationally at this point would play very badly for any president, particularly one facing a very, very difficult re-election campaign next year. So I think that's an unadmitted motive. The public motive is that this is not a helpful step in the peace process between Israel and the PLO, but I think American diplomats privately know that there is no peace process. There have been no meaningful talks for a long time, and I think some of them are privately sympathetic to the Palestinian move. But what it will certainly do is deepen any anti-Americanism, any unpopularity of the US in the Middle East. It will confirm for many people that even after the Arab Spring, even after this extraordinary turmoil in the Middle East, at the bottom line is that the US will always stand with Israel, come what may. And that makes the US very unpopular in the Middle East. So in a sense, what this exercise is about is the PLO trying to show its own people that they can score international successes on their behalf. Undoubtedly, this is part of a popularity contest for the PLO, particularly after the disaster of the Palestine Papers, the leaks of the papers about the Israel-Palestine negotiations, which showed the PLO, for many people, for many Palestinians, making far too many concessions on their behalf.